Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oop, hold on. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, my mic was kind of away from my mouth. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got TLR here, and we are here with the battle for PDL Week 5. Yes, I originally thought that I wasn't going to be able to live record it, but there was a slight change of plan. We're actually playing this on a different day, so therefore I have the time to live record it. So, getting this battle to you with live commentary. Hopefully that is nice. I hope you guys like the live commentary, cause I, I don't know. I just hope I'm not like annoying or anything like that. But yeah, we are here. My opponent is just getting ready, making sure everything is set up, and we're just waiting for him. As soon as he's ready, he's going to challenge me. Uh, let's see if he's almost online. Not quite. Oh, I should probably mention that this battle is going to be against and the Scrawn and the San Diego Salandits. So, if you didn't watch the team builder, that's going to be should be uploaded yesterday. You can see what we will be running today. It's a bulky, balanced team. Uh, so we're going to be playing a little bit more passively this week. Hopefully that works out for us. And yeah, my opponent has lots of strong Pokemon, but I think we have the tools to succeed as long as we play well. All right, so just got a notification from my opponent. It'll be just one more minute. So I guess we're gonna take a lap around the festival plaza while we're waiting. Um, I guess a small update about me and my life. If you guys did watch the team builder yesterday, you would know this, but I will be attending a mid-season showdown this weekend on Saturday, so that's going to be September 23rd. Actually, by the time this goes up, that's going to probably be yesterday, but um, yeah. So um, if I saw you there, thanks for coming. And if you want to, I don't know, see me at my next tournament, I will be attending a mid-season showdown in at Kent State, also in Ohio. That will be taking place on the 14th of October, right? So hopefully get to see a good amount of you guys there as well. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend a regional up until Memphis, which is in December, and so that's a bit of a ways away. But if you're in the Ohio area and you know you want to have a chance to battle me in VGC in an official VGC tournament, uh, those are two tournaments that I will be at in the next sort of short amount of time. After that, I do not know what other tournaments I will be attending. Maybe one more in the fall circuit, so that's extending to the end of October. But after that, it's going to be winter circuit, and I don't know if the format will change right away, or if it will just, or if will November will stay the 2017 format as well. So hopefully we get an announcement about that soon, so I don't have to panic and rush to build a team. I do have a couple of Battle Spot doubles teams. I know you saw the one with Mega Swampert. I actually just finished building a new one, which hopefully I'll be able to show off in a Battle Spot live. I don't know if I'll have the time to record a Battle Spot live with the team while I am participating in this tournament, but maybe afterwards, or maybe we can find a little bit of free time and get that out to you because it's a really cool team featuring Zemu Volcarona, which is something that I think is really, really good if played correctly. But yeah, we did a few laps around the festival plaza. um, exercised our buns and thighs. We're super muscular now. Lily out here looking like Buzzwool now. All right. So my opponent is online. I guess you did just see him in the friends, or not the friends list, but the online list, and he was right there at the top. But yeah, he should be challenging me any second, and we can get this battle underway. Hopefully we do not suffer a disconnect. We've been lucky that we haven't suffered a disconnect at all during the course of this tournament. Uh, so yeah, let's keep that streak up. So yep, challenge is sent. We accept. Going to get started right away. And as soon as we get into the team uh, team screen where you can see the team, I'll just quickly go over what we're bringing again, uh, just as a small recap in case you didn't watch the battle bit team builder, or if you did watch the team builder and just want to remember. So the team we are bringing is, yep, this one right here: Clefable, Bronzong, Zapdos, Tangela, Gengar, and Gyarados. We've got the Secret Tech Firium Z on Clefable, so hopefully that might be able to pick up a surprise knockout on either that Magnezone or the Scizor. And yeah, no more time to change the team. We're going to lock in. We are going to change the battle music, even though it doesn't really matter because you can't really hear the battle music yet. Hopefully I'll be able to get that the stuff I need to, you know, put sound in these videos that I don't add in separately. Alright, so we see the Azumarill, Cincino, Scizor, Galvantula, Magnezone, and Primeape on his side. I expect a Galvantula lead. That just seems like it would make the most sense. I wouldn't mind leading Zapdos just because I can Volt Switch on anything. I don't think he'd go straight for a Thunder if I do lead Zapdos. Actually, he might. Maybe if he leads Galvantula, I'll just go straight for a Heat Wave. Zapdos is definitely important in this matchup, though. I do want to keep it healthy. I mean, Bronzong does eat hits from Galvantula very well, though. What does Zapdos roost on? Scizor. It actually roosts 100% on Scizor. Unless the Scizor has like Bug Bite and goes for it on my roost. Oh, that would be bad. But yeah, I think we're going to lead with Zapdos. It's a solid Pokemon against his team. He does have ways of dealing with it. Obviously, we can see Rock Blast on the Cincino, and then Magnezone and Galvantula can hit it pretty decently hard. Primeape can have like Ice Punch or Stone Edge. But I think that's okay. I think it's still the right lead. And here we go with week 5. He's going to lead off with my mother, going to be the Primeape. Now, in a previous week, he did run Choice Banded Primeape. I don't have any speed on this Zapdos, so I can't outspeed it. I exert my pressure, so he probably knows I'm running Defog. He doesn't have rocks, actually. He doesn't have Stealth Rock. I think he'll go for the Ice Punch. I'm going to Volt Switch. I do tank any hit if he wants to go for the Ice Punch. Even if it's choice banded, I'll live it just because my Zapdos is max Fizz Def. And I can just get this momentum. I don't want to try to make a prediction and then get caught off guard by a close combat if I switch into Bronzong or something like that. Okay, so he just goes for the U-turn. Fair. Doesn't do too much because it is a resisted hit. It is a crit. Still doesn't do too much though. And probably going to see the Galvantula come in here, I imagine. Maybe the Magnezone. Asuna. Asuna is going to be the Cincino. Ooh, okay. So yep, we're going to Volt Switch on out of there. Definitely don't want to stay in. And I'm going to go into my Bronzong. Actually, the risk of knockoff is kind of big. I could go into Gyarados and then switch back into Zapdos. I did do 50% with I did do 50% with what was it? Volt Switch. So going back into Zapdos and Volt Switching again would be okay. I think he'd go for Bullet Seed because the rules of this draft league are you have to Mega Evolve immediately, but you don't have to Mega Evolve immediately if you do not stay in with your Pokemon. There's no rule that you have to stay in with your Pokemon and Mega Evolve. So he goes for the U-turn. Good play, because that of course does hit the it does hit the Mega. It would hit the Mega Gyarados super effective if I decided to stay in, and it does give him momentum since I did switch out. But it doesn't do too much. He was at -1, and I do resist the hit. My mother, so Primeape is going to be coming back in. Going to get that leftovers recovery. Um, I kind of want to roost here because I don't expect him to go for the U-turn again. I expect him to actually go for an attack. And I expect him to go for whatever attack is strongest against my Zapdos. I assume he has something to hit my Zapdos pretty hard, whether it be Ice Punch or Stone Edge. So yeah, I'm gonna Roost. Okay, so we do see the Ice Punch, and that did like no damage. That was not good damage, unfortunately. Definitely not Choice Banded. We know that. Could be Choice Scarf. I can't really gauge that based on these speed tiers because again I don't have any speed. He could easily be running enough speed to outspeed me. So if he switches a move, he's not choiced, which is good information. He's also not Life Orb. He could be Focus Sash. Goes for another Ice Punch. Okay. Yep, and we are going to get on out of there. And this is our chance to send in our Bronzong and get up those Stealth Rocks. If he is not choiced, then he's most likely going to go for U-turn here. Unless he doesn't want to reveal that he's not choiced. But I don't know if that is worth it. Getting chip on Bronzong would be nice for him. Okay, so he withdraws. So he's either conserving information or um, he actually is choiced. Yes. Alright, so we put Earthquake on Bronzong for this very reason. I'm not trapped here with you. You are trapped here with me. So we're going to go straight for the Earthquake. He could Volt Switch out, which would be fine. But he doesn't have any Pokemon off the ground. So something has to take an Earthquake. Obviously, stuff like Caesar or even Azumarill isn't going to take too much from it. But Chip is Chip. Nope, just goes for the Thunderbolt. We can also see if this is Specs or not. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. So we're going to Earthquake, yep. And that does a lot of damage too. Okay, so let's check if he is Magnet Pull. Okay, so he is Magnet Pull. And based on that damage, I assume he is Specs, although Bronzong has set up the Stealth Rocks. It still would be nice to check the Galvantula, but it's not super necessary anymore. So if we do go down to the Thunderbolt, that is okay. Not like I can do much about it anyway. Alright, so Bronzong goes down. Um, I can either go into Tangela or Gengar. I want to go into Gengar here. And what would he switch out into? Maybe Cincino? I'm going to sub. Obviously, it's a little threatening because Cincino can break my sub with the multi-hit moves, but I'm okay with this play because it just is a nice scouting move. Um, see what he's going to go for. Gauge, attempt to gauge um, what his game plan is. I'm super distracted. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. All right, just stays and goes for the Thunderbolt. So it seems he does not need this. He decided he does not need the Magnezone anymore. After that play, I assume he's uh, just gonna stay in again. I'm actually going to sub one more time because now it would be pretty dangerous for him to switch out. Cause like, oh, I'm just gonna spam sub, right? Which is possible. I could spam sub, but I'm not going to. Now we are going to go straight for the Hex. Unfortunately, when we reveal Hex, it will show him that we are running a statusing set. So, you know, he probably won't go hard Caesar here or anything because he probably won't want to get burned. But that's okay. I do assume Sino is going to come out here. If it does, it probably has knockoff. Either that or it's choice banded. But I don't know if he'd want to run choice banded since he does have that choice specs Magnezone. And I mean, you always can run multiple choice items. I'm never a fan of it. Two at the most. And to never choice band and choice specs. It would always be choice scarf and either choice band or choice specs. But yeah, again, that's just my personal preference. So we see my mother come back in. Um, Probably choice scarf. I assume the U-turn is coming just because Zapdos is such an easy play for me to make. And if he tries to switch out, yeah, I'm actually going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here because everything gets burned, right? Yes, because he did not bring the Pyroar. Nope, just go straight for the Ice Punch. I don't know if I live this. I actually do. Wow. I get frozen, unfortunately, but we can always thaw out. We do not, though. That's okay. He's locked himself into Ice Punch. I assume he's choice. No, wait. I'm running max speed, remember, guys? If he outspeeds me, yeah, he's choice scarf. So the question is, do I need Gengar anymore? It outspeeds Galvantula, but that's about it. Since he is choice scarf on his Primeape, that's going to outspeed it and revenge kill it since Sino outspeeds it, and then his other two Pokemon have priority and can knock it out from this range. So yeah, I don't need it anymore. If he decides to try to switch out and take advantage of me being frozen and I thaw out, that's gonna be a little bad for him. Because something's going to get burned. Yeah, so he's going to try to make use of me being frozen, but that's going to be bad if I thaw out because I do have that Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, so just Don't bank on hacks, kids. It's not good. And the worst part is now Aquajet doesn't kill because he's burned. I mean, it probably will if he's choice banded. Uh, but again, multiple choice items. I don't know about that. He actually does not go for the Aquajet, which makes sense. He's actually just going to go down to the Sludge Bomb right there. So I don't know. It could have been a roll if it was bulky, or it could have just not been bulky and just not been a roll. Depending on what he went for, he might have gone for Z Belly Drum, which probably didn't matter because um, since he was burned, he would basically be the equivalent of +2, and that's not going to do enough damage to my Zapdos. And I do also have the unaware clef, right? So the Galvantula comes out, and Gengar, I'm just gonna go straight for the Sludge Bomb. Probably won't knock it out. It actually did knock it out. Gengar, calm down. Gengar's like, I'm tired of Nidoking being the MVP every week. I'm the best poison type around. This is your boy LeBron. Oh. Alright, so probably Scizor coming in here. Bullet Punch will knock me out. I don't have any bulk on this thing. He could also just go for Primeape. Like, everything he has left can knock me out. So it actually doesn't matter who he goes to. So we're going to go into this thing. And again, I don't have any need for Gengar because it just loses to his last 3 Pokemon. So I'm just going to stay in a Sludge Bomb. If he tries to make a prediction and go for like U-turn. Nope, just goes to the Rock Blast. Can we get a Cursed Body? Nope. That's fine. We're not we're not begging for hacks. Um the Scizor is still alive. I'm gonna go into Tangela here. Tangela can obviously eat up Rock Blast. If he switches up into Tail Slap, I know he's not choiced, which this could be choice banded. I couldn't really gauge from that damage because I'm not like a master of Cincino calcs. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't do any Cincino calcs before I prepped this team, but well, I did actually do one. I made sure my Clefable doesn't die to 2 Tail Slaps, but Clefable's just max defense, so yeah, we're going to Leech Seed. This works if he withdraws. It works if he stays in. Okay, we do see the Scizor come in. So we're going to get a bit of chip on that thing with the Leech Seed. Probably going to see a U-turn. I'm just going to Giga Drain. Or actually, Sleep Powder is probably the better option. Because that way, if he stays in, he could go to bed. If he U-turns, something else could go to bed. Trying to put something to sleep here. It's getting late. It's 11:30 when we're recording this. Something's got to go night night. I actually hope I miss here. Yes. Okay. Please kill me. And the reason I'm saying this is just because since he's unaware, um, I can go into my no. Since I'm unaware Clef, I can go into that and fire EMZ, and that'll pick up a knockout because both of his Pokemon have been chipped. I'll just go for the hidden power fire here. I don't expect him to Swords Dance again. I expect him to just go for the knockout. Oh, so he doesn't have a bug type move, which is really, really good for me. He crits me, but that it doesn't matter because after a knockoff, Bullet Punch would most likely have killed me. Gonna get the hidden power fire off. Oh no, that did too much damage, and unfortunately now he's going to go down to Leech Seed. So I'm going to get the Fire EMZ off. I want to show him the tech. But yeah, I assume Cincino's going to come in here. The only reason I say it's Cincino is because Cincino can kill me. Well, I guess the Primeape also has U-turn. Whatever is coming in, whatever comes in, I assume it's going to go for U-turn. So yep, this Cincino comes in, and actually maybe it won't, just because Stealth Rocks is adding up, and he only has two Pokemon left. Nope, he does still go for the U-turn. He can still win, because he does have the Well, I guess if it would have to most likely be choice banded, Cincino to win, just for that damage output. Alright, so we're going to send in our Clefable. Since it is Scarf, we do love a Gunk Shot, and we can just show him what we're made of. The Inferno Overdrive. Let's do it. You can't see me, but in real life, I'm doing the Inferno Overdrive dance, or I will as soon as the move goes off. The question is, does he have the Gunk Shot? Oh, so unfortunately he's going to forfeit there. He does not believe that he had a chance to win, which was unfortunate. Would you like to save the battle video? Yes. So that is going to be our week 5 battle against Scrawn. We do turn out victorious, so we're 5-0 in the PDL. That's always super nice. And um, yeah, I don't think there's anything left I have to say. See you guys next week for week 6. I do not know who I'm playing yet because I have not checked. But the team builder should be up next Saturday. And hopefully sometime I can show you that cool team I made for Battle Spot Doubles. I really like it, and I think you guys really will too. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it this far, I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. So, yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.